uniforms are. And so I wore this uniform, and I was amazed at how authentic the reproduction is. Let me show you what you get. This is the first one. It's the Golden Knights G.I. Joe. Now, I'm going to show you the gift box in just a second, but what really makes this one so cool, and I'd love to see this hanging in a den or a room, this is the parachute. And you'll see, and if you can hold two sides, I'll hold two sides. Look at how incredible just the parachute alone is. The detail's amazing. It's done in a parachute material. You even turn it over and you can see all the detail that's done in that. Obviously, the Golden Knight is hanging from it, and he's, you know, kind of winging his way down to the ground.
He's getting ready to land.
And what's nice, too, is obviously they're going to have their hands up like this, and you can position his hands. Now, he has an altimeter on his arm, which is amazing. These are the helmets they wear. I mean, I saw the guys up close, and the reproduction is uncanny. Look at this. He's got a ripcord. They actually have these scarves that they wear, and they tuck into the front of their uniforms. That's been reproduced beautifully. And another thing that amazed me is when you see these guys, and it zips up the front. This is exactly how it zips, and it's got these straps that you pull to zip it all the way up. But look at this. If you ever see the Golden Knights do a performance, when they come down, they blow smoke out of these cannons that they put on their heels. And this is done exactly like the cannons that I saw on their feet. So, as you can see, obviously, I'm really liking this one. Yeah, I'm a big fan of the Golden Knights. Here's the second uniform, which is their gold uniform. You get a black uniform and the gold uniform. And then, of course, in the Army, they're part of the 82nd Airborne, and so they wear a burgundy beret on their head as well. So that's the whole thing. I know my Army stuff, don't I?
You sure do.
Okay, that's your one choice. Now, we'll talk about another one. This one says sold out in the past, and why don't you go ahead and show them what's available on that
actually,
one.
this is our G.I. Joe astronaut, and he, too, is very detailed. And you can see that he has all of his tags, his helmet. He's really fabulous. He's actually designed to commemorate the 1966, astronaut and the various voyage there. And he also comes with this wonderful book that kind of details the history and the continuation of such a great endeavor. He's also definitely very popular. Here's what he looks like inside his packaging.
There he goes. He gets a lot of accessories that come with him.
Take off. Yep, he's got his dog tag there, and
he's got his dog tag, he's got his air tank, and he's got a whole bunch of stuff that comes with him. Now, what's really cool about this one is that this is an exact reproduction of the original.
Right.
So, unlike the G.I. Joes that you'll see today, his body, his face, and his hair is exactly like the original one that was introduced when, of course, this was first introduced back in the 60s. So that's really important. This is unlike the Army guy. He's an exact reproduction of the original, so he does have different features that G.I. Joe doesn't currently have. What I love is the book is incredible. For those of you who are just really fascinated with G.I. Joe and the whole issue of space, can you hand me that book for just a second? I want to show everybody.
Yeah,
this is
great book.
Incredible. And what I love about this book is for those of you who are collectors, it goes through the history of G.I. Joe, which is amazing. You know, really showing sketches, showing real close-up, intense close. The book alone, I think, is such a valuable resource.
It reveals a lot of the secrets, I think, a lot of the behind-the-scenes, never-before-known facts.
Yeah, it really is something, and it's page after page. It's a hardbound book. There you go. That's one of the originals. And you're going to see they have just an amazing amount of stories and all about the packaging that are included in this. So if you are a collector, or if you simply, you know, love space and the astronauts and G.I. Joes, it could even be for your son who collects G.I. Joes nowadays. This is something that is tremendous for their collection. Now, the astronaut has sold out in the past, so we do have him back in. Both of these are limited editions, just so you'll know that. And of course, this book, by the way, is 96 pages full of great information and great color photographs. There's G.I. Joe. That's kind of a classic logo there. Yep. So your two choices are the G.I. Joe G.I. Joe Astronaut, which is $100, and the other one is the Golden Knight. Now, the Golden Knight is brand new to us tonight, so we haven't seen that one in the past. And what I failed to show you, too, and I'll do it real quick, is the box the Golden Knight comes in. This is how it looks. This is Army Golden Knight, and there's their logo, which you'll find on their airplane and on their uniforms.
Uniform, too, yep.
So I can tell you about the airplane and everything. It was great going up with them. And there's what he looks. Look at the blue sky. Isn't that great? The packaging's wonderful.
It is. And so if you are a collector and you want to keep it, you can preserve, you know, your collection and simultaneously show it off, which is nice.
And you know what I like, too, is right here on the inside, and both of these include this.
The historical overview.
Yeah, you get a nice overview about all about the Army Golden Knights. And if you know anybody who's crazy about the Army, you've got little ones who love to watch soldiers. They always play soldier or Army. This is a great idea. We have both of these available, the Golden Knights or G.I. Joe as the astronaut. And remember that G.I. Joe is a reproduction of the original, which is amazing to have, and it's very authentic as well. Hey, brand new to